two-wheeler talked 2025 Honda Super Cub 160h-RC is here, and it's rewriting the legacy of one of the most iconic motorcycles in the world. This new iteration, now blessed by HRC's Honda Racing Corporation influence, is not just a tribute to the original Cub, it's a complete evolution. What was once a simple, reliable commuter bike has now been infused with performance spirit, technological upgrades, and sharp styling that reflect Honda's racing DNA. First, let's talk about what makes the Super Cub 160h-RC such a standout machine in 2025. At its heart is a new 160cc fuel-injected, air-cooled, single-cylinder engine. It delivers around 16 horsepower, which might sound modest on paper, but for a lightweight bike like this, it translates into zippy performance and spirited urban riding. The throttle response is crisp, thanks to Honda's updated PGM-FI system, and the power band is tuned to deliver strong low-end torque with enough punch in the mid-range to make highway runs a breeze. Where the regular Super Cub has always been about economy and accessibility, the HRC version adds a thrilling twist. The engine has been slightly reworked with a new cam profile, lighter internals, and an HRC-tuned AQ map. The result, a Cub that doesn't just ride smooth, it surges ahead with surprising urgency when you twist the throttle. And thanks to a rebalanced crankshaft and improved vibration damping, the ride stays composed even at higher revs. Mated to this engine is a 5-speed manual Gearbox. Yes, you heard that right. While the traditional Cub had a semi-auto gearbox, the Super Cub 160h-RC brings in a full manual transmission. This alone will appeal to enthusiasts looking for more control and engagement. The shifts are slick and precise, and the clutch action is light enough for city traffic, yet communicative enough for performance-minded riders. Honda has made this gearbox more durable and responsive, reflecting its racing pedigree. Moving on to design, the Super Cub 160h-RC blends retro aesthetics with aggressive sport-inspired touches. It retains the classic step-through frame and upright riding position that made the Cub a household name, but now features aerodynamic tweaks like a sculpted front cowl, revised fairing lines, and carbon look inserts. The signature LED headlight remains in the round housing but now gets a sharper DRL pattern, making it stand out day or night. The color scheme deserves a shout-out too. The 2025 HRC edition wears a beautiful combination of white, red, and blue. Honda's racing tricolor. The HRC badge is proudly placed on the side panels, and the red-painted alloy wheels scream performance. It's a bike that manages to look nostalgic and futuristic all at once. Underneath the beautiful bodywork lies a stronger and more rigid backbone frame, tuned for better cornering stability and high-speed comfort. The chassis has been reinforced in key stress points using lightweight high-tensile steel, and Honda's engineers have optimized the geometry for better agility without compromising stability. Whether you're darting through traffic or carving up back roads, this new Cub delivers confidence. Suspension duties are handled by telescopic front forks with 110mm travel and dual rear shocks that are preload adjustable. Honda has fitted stiffer springs and revalved damping to offer a firmer, sportier ride on the HRC model. This means the bike feels planted, whether you're taking tight corners or handling rougher city roads. It may not be track-spec suspension, but it's a serious step up from what you'd expect on a Cub. Braking is another area where the Super Cub 160h-RC shines. You now get a 240mm front disc and a 220mm rear disc, both gripped by Nissan calipers. ABS is standard and finely tuned. Braking is progressive and confidence-inspiring. Whether it's sudden city stops or gentle deceleration on the highway, the braking setup feels refined and effective. The wheels are 17-inch alloys with tubeless tires, giving the Cub 160 more grip and better ride quality compared to older models with spoked wheels. The tires are slightly wider as well, adding to overall stability and improving the bike's road presence. Technology on the Super Cub 160h-RC is another story of smart upgrades. Honda's smart key system is standard, so you can start the bike and unlock it without ever taking your key out. There's a neatly integrated LCD digital display that shows all essential information as speed, gear position, fuel level, trip meters, and even a digital clock. It's not overly flashy, but clean and legible even in bright sunlight. Additionally, the bike comes with a USB-C charging port subtly tucked into the front apron, allowing riders to keep their devices charged on the go. This is a thoughtful addition for modern commuters and one that shows Honda is keeping up with today's rider needs. Fuel economy is one of the strongest suits of this bike, even with the bump in power. The new 160cc engine, combined with fuel injection and lighter components, delivers an impressive 60 km/h under mixed riding conditions. With a 5-liter fuel tank, you're looking at a real-world range of nearly 300 km on a single tank. It's efficiency that doesn't compromise performance. Now, what about ergonomics? The Super Cub 160 HRC continues to offer a super accessible seat height of 765 mm, making it perfect for riders of all heights. The upright handlebars and mid-mounted foot pegs ensure a comfortable, natural riding position. The seat itself has been redesigned with higher density foam for better long-distance comfort, and the pillion pad is slightly wider too. Storage is minimal as you'd expect from a bike of this class, but Honda has included optional accessories like a rear luggage rack, side bags, and a top box for those who need more utility. Even with these accessories, the Cub retains its slim, maneuverable nature that makes it so well loved in congested cities. Now let's talk pricing. The 2025 Honda Super Cub 160 HRC is expected to retail at around $3,800 internationally, and approximately a superscript 13.25 lakhs in the Indian market when launched there. It's not cheap by Cub standards, but then again, this is no ordinary Cub. It's packed with high-end components, a peppier engine, a manual transmission, and motorsport-inspired styling. For what it offers, the price feels justified, especially considering Honda's long-term reliability and low cost of ownership. What really sets the Super Cub 160 HRC apart is its personality. It manages to be playful yet purposeful, modern yet rooted in history. It's perfect for young riders looking to enter the world of motorcycling with something fun and easy to handle, but also for veterans who appreciate the legacy and want a machine that doesn't feel disposable. In summary, the 2025 Honda Super Cub 160 HRC isn't just a motorcycle. It's a cultural artifact reimagined for a new generation. It gives you the charm of the classic Cub, the edge of a sport bike, and the practicality of a commuter. It's quick, stylish, dependable, and packed with features you'd expect in higher segments. Whether you're zipping through urban streets, cruising on the weekend, or just admiring it parked in your garage, the Super Cub 160 HRC delivers satisfaction in every detail. Honda didn't just refresh the Cuba, they supercharged it with soul. So, if you're looking for a motorcycle that fuses heritage with performance, and style with everyday usability, the 2025 Honda Super Cub 160 HRC deserves a spot at the top of your short list.